everyone. It's myself and Dave. We're going to be bringing you another live video to let you know what's happening with the weather this week. Thankfully, you'll be glad to know that some of the showers are slowly going to be getting less frequent, and we're going to be heading for, hopefully, a period of drier weather, but much colder conditions, aren't we, Dave?
We are.
And we're not sure what the weather's going to do, really, do we, at the moment?
Not at the moment. We do have high pressure trying to build this weekend and into next weekend, but we have seen low pressure sit close by, and it's quite complicated at the moment. So we've put it on the easier terms at the moment.
I think, to be honest with you, at the moment, it's best to take each day as it comes, and with the forecast, look at them sort of like, about 3 days ahead and keep it at that, because we don't really know what is going to happen. All it's going to take is like a little low pressure system to sneak up, or and then bam.
Yeah, everything changes really quickly. And like just this week alone, you look at this week, we've had named storms, we've had 99-mile-an-hour winds, we've had so much rainfall, and then next week it's going dead the opposite. It's going to be dry but quite cold, really cold. Especially with that the wind chill next week. Ooh.
I've seen -11 over Bolventa.
Yeah, I've seen that as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what we're going to look at for a minute is the showers are still there, I'm sorry to say.
6.5 hours later.
Here is my normal Met Office chart that I bring to you each time. So it's what, we're 5:15 now. So these showers here that you're seeing, they're actually coming in a lot heavier, and there's a lot more of them around, as I've just put a radar up on the page. But these are hopefully, my computer works. Yes, it's working at the moment. You can see these showers are just feeding in from the northwest. They're coming in. They're very scattered in nature, so some places are going to stay dry. Some are going to get quite a downpour. There could be some hail amongst these lot as well.
Yeah.
Overnight, they're just going to continue to feed in through Saturday morning.
Oh, they're coming.
Hopefully, it was going to be drier, but there's still a few around.
Yeah, even tomorrow there's 1 or 2 showers blowing in from. But it's going to be cold as well. That's the main thing tomorrow. You're really going to feel how cold it is. So, I don't think at this point that it's cold enough to turn any of these showers into any sleety stuff. But Sunday is looking good. I will say that. Sunday is looking a lot better. Sunday is a lot drier.
Right. Can you see this chart?
I can.
Good. Right, this is the 850 chart. Now, this has been quite an interesting one, which I've been watching. And you can see the cold pool of air over us at the moment. But this is where it does get pretty interesting. You see the darker blues is bringing the much colder air from northeasterly direction. We're watching the purples at the moment. These keep changing, especially over the course of like the next 10 days. We have seen this purple up here. We have actually seen right over the UK, but it's changed on this run. But that doesn't mean it'll be back again. So you're going to see some really cold temperatures this week. Single figures, zeros, overnight frosts are possible. And like Dave said, there is going to be a wind chill this week, which we're going to notice it quite a lot because we've not used to this mild. We're not used to the cold weather. We've had it so mild.
Yeah, it's a bit too mild.
We're going to really feel it. It's going to be a biting cold as well, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, it's when considering you think only just this week, beginning of the week, temperatures were up at like 12, 13 degrees, and at night time there were still 10s and 11s. And then we're coming into this weekend, especially Sunday night, when we're going to start seeing minus temperatures quite widely over Cornwall. And I reckon some places might drop down -4, -5 Sunday night into Monday morning. And with the amount of moisture, yeah, and with the amount of moisture still in the ground and everywhere, that's going to bring your frost and ice as well.
So these are the temperatures a bit further out. This is like next weekend, and it keeps changing. So at the moment, I think the best bet is just to keep an eye on a few days at a time. But we have been watching this pool of bitterly cold air of the east. This has now dived into Europe, but it was right over the whole of the UK, wasn't it, Dave? Looking quite.
It was quite interesting because it kept on on the weather models. They do run from midnight, 6 in the morning, 12 at lunchtime, and 6 at night. So that's when they update. And these have just been all over the place. They really have been. Like on the 6 o'clock run, say, they'll show the purple, then come the midnight runs, all the 6 in the morning, they're gone again.
I mean, this has gone again now because in about 10 days' time, it's showing it slightly milder again. But I think I think the computers are struggling with the cold.
Yeah, I do as well. And yes, there is a chance of sleety stuff, especially on Wednesday. It keeps showing it on Wednesday. We can't be sure, so we're not guaranteeing saying, oh God, it's going to be Snowmageddon or a snow bomb. And there's definitely no beast from the east either, as the media are going on about.
Oh, no. But I'll stop sharing these. Let Dave show you the GFS there.
Yeah, I jump onto mine. They're quite minor, a bit different. Mine are just sort of showing like the showers, as Penny was saying, tonight, Friday night into Saturday. And it's still, see, these don't show the showers as much. This is the problem we're having with weather forecasts. Yes, they are there. You can see them coming in, but it's showing not as frequent as the UKMO. So the GFS and the UKMO are having a bit of a disagreement at the moment. Definitely a bit of a falling out. But Sunday, high pressure really does try to build in, as you can see, over like the north of the UK. And that's a good thing. So Sunday should be a lot drier with plenty of sunny spells, the risk of a few showers, but turning much cooler. And then looking at this run, high pressure is really, really trying its best to stay in. But you can see there is some showers really close by. It's a close call if they're going to come in or not. But even going further ahead, further afield, even Wednesday, now this is a day we're keeping an eye on because some weather models are showing sleety showers early hours Wednesday morning, but on these ones, they're not. So yeah, you can sort of see it's quite a dry run after what we've had. And there's not much purple showing, but I'm going right ahead, like really far ahead now. And it's really high pressure
as well that was showing.
Yeah. So that we had this little low here was right up here. It's sort of it's not even coming this far. It's sort of going into Portugal. Actually, anyone surfing in Nazaré might be fun for them because that brings some large waves.
That high pressure be strong enough to keep those low pressures away.
I think looking at this 10:43, 10:44, 10:45, it's quite high, but it does fluctuate where it's moving about. But you see here, like next week again. Yeah, so basically it's going to be dry, high pressure, risk of showers, some sunny spells, cloud, and very cold. This one is your winds. So as you can see, we're not overly windy. It's sort of breezy. Saturday, we've got northwesterlies. Sunday, we're switching to northeasterlies. And it's breezy, but it's nothing to what we've had. As you can see, there's sort of Monday, we may start seeing 20, 30 mile an hour. And these are gusts, by the way. And again, as we're running into Tuesday, you can see that is when that low pressure was meant to bring us some moisture. And yeah, can you see that, Penny? The right on the south coast. So it's worth keeping an eye out Tuesday evening into Wednesday. It may come quite windy and it's going to be cold with that. It's really going to be bitter. Then the high pressure takes over. And then there's not much to really say for quite a while. The winds really do drop. Then if I go on to this one, this is an interesting one. This is your winter overview. So this is your risk of any sleet and snow. As you can see, there isn't much chance of anything really, apart from Tuesday. There's that little bit of rain what might skirt the south coast. And then Wednesday, it's not shown on this update, but whatever models are. But it's quite interesting the amount of snow in Europe at the moment, even so far as Spain. There's plenty of snow in Spain, Alps in France, Austria, Switzerland. You look at all this lot, but it's over here that much of, yeah, look at that much of snow. I know that's over Ukraine and Russia and them sort of areas, but that's a lot of snow.
But then that's where that the cold is. Yeah,
that's where the cold is. And yeah, so there's not much showing. But time we do our next update, which hopefully is either Sunday evening or Monday morning, we could be showing snow again. So it's a real hard one to do. This is your air pressure again to give you an idea of the air pressure. And this is what we're talking about. It's quite high pressure run now, right through the weekend, well into next week. It's not too bad really going through all these. I'm just skipping ahead. I'm like into next weekend now. You can see there's no low pressures right on top of us. The isobars are quite filled out, quite nice. You may get a few windy days, but in general, it's not too bad. This is your wind direction. So I'm just going through it quickly. So you can sort of see the north or northwesterlies on Saturday. Sunday, they do come quite cold. Zoom in a little bit. They do come quite cold because they're back to an easterly or northeasterlies. Monday, you can see this is when that winds are picking up. So we go over this way, sort of seeing they're going to be cold. So coming from like the polar regions where it's really cold. So they're going to be light, but maybe breezier around the coasts. And if I skip into Tuesday, this is where it gets interesting. Because as you can see here, that's going to be through the English Channel. That is going to be quite strong. As shown 40, 45 mile an hour on these charts. Lighter inland. Yeah, so it does drop, but you can see they're mainly all week cold easterlies or northeasterlies. Run up to Thursday next week, much the same, and even right up to Friday next week. So yeah, that's your weather overview. So quickly go back. Tomorrow, showers on and off, turning colder. Sunday, much cooler, but a lot drier with sunny spells, variable amounts of clouds about. Sunday night, getting really cold. Risk Sunday night of frost, then right through to near enough next Friday. There's a risk of frost every night and ice on the roads, and temperatures will drop quite low, I think. Especially Monday night, Tuesday night, and Wednesday night is when we're going to start seeing -4s, -5s. And all around like your moorlands and them sort of areas or higher grounds will see the lowest of temperatures, and it's staying quite dry.
Yay!
Yay! So that's a quick run through. So hopefully that helps with you all. It's been a bit of a rush today to get this video out on time. It's a bit later than what we thought because it's just one thing after another at the moment with an insight. So we've got the normal Kernow Weather Team website been updated. We've got Kernow Weather Team 2 website on its way, which is all blogging. We do get asked what weather station to buy and that lot. So all that information will all be on there. There'll be a lot more information on their blogging. What else is going on there? It's just generally got to be a different website Then we got the oceanic wave, and this is a big one. It really is a big one. We was looking at it the other day to get our web developer to help us do this because it's so big. And so far, it's got to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 main head on the menu, but each sub menu is going to have about another 12 pages on it.
It's quite big.
Yeah, it's big, and that's got to be the first bit which will be releasing hopefully by the end of this month. It's just funds, and these charts are really expensive. Will be all surfing, everything surfing. So it won't just be here in Cornwall. These charts will work anywhere in the world, but they're really not cheap, and we're still about £80 off at the moment. So down here somewhere be a link to buy us a coffee. So anything, every pound helps to go towards it. We're only £80 off our goal now, and yeah, they're in the thousands, these charts, so that they're not cheap, just so we can show surfers where the wind's coming from, where the surf's coming from, where the swells are, and all different things. And then that will go on to do a lot more other things like ice charts, salinity, sea temperatures. It's going to do a lot.
Yeah.
So for now, I think we've rabbited on enough and took enough of your time. And
yeah,
hopefully, it's tea time. And I'm sure I did see someone pop in my room a minute ago. So it's tea time. I need to get this video up and uploaded to YouTube. And that means everyone in the house is going to moan because they're going to wipe out the internet for the next hour. Even though we've got really super fast broadband, it's the upload speed is the main problem because it does it in SD and HD. Some reason.
Right, technical issues a minute ago, my computer just completely froze.
Yeah, it was quite funny actually. So right, I'm going to crack on and get some bits done and get this sorted with. So hopefully in the next video should be Sunday night. If it's not Sunday night, it'll be Monday morning. So everyone, goodbye and have a fantastic weekend. Bye.
Bye.